Child labor is reported as one of the social problems in Lebanon, especially in undeserved urban neighborhoods of the major cities and in rural areas. Statistics from the Lebanese Labor Ministry show that there are 100,000 children labor workers between 10 and 17 in Lebanon who work under harsh conditions and for very little pay. Owners of shops throughout the country are more apt to hire children because they accept less money. These children with lack of any formal education typically handle manual labor, where the risk of injury is very high.
I left school about a year ago when I was 14 because they kicked me out. I tried to go back, but the principal didn't allow it, and now I'm working with my cousin.
I was kicked out of school when I was 10, and I've been working as a mechanic ever since. My brothers and sisters go to school. I wish I could go back to school.
I'm 10 years old and have to work because my father is sick and there's no one to help him. I work in cars and make $20 a week. It's hard, but I have to help my father.
My father owns a hookah shop and I deliver hookah. I make no money, but I'm happy that I can help my father. I hope that one day I can make money for myself.
As analysts say, this epidemic comes from lack of education and poverty. The educational level of working children is much lower than the educational level of the Lebanese labor force as a whole. Thus, while the proportion of illiterates is about 49% among the labor force in general, that proportion is 95% among working children. A recent study conducted by the International Labor Organization also indicated that 66% of the dropout rate in Lebanon was due to poor academic activity. However, professionals indicate that this may not always be the fault of the student.
Many teachers have no qualifications to teach, and many times they have no patience with children. The law says kids must go to school, but there is no law to punish those who don't.
The International Labor Organization is now working on a new agenda to try and abolish child labor in Lebanon by 2016. The problem with child labor has escalated throughout the years due to the country's constant political and economic insecurities. Children have no access to proper education, so most of them end up becoming poor adults and continuing the cycle of poverty and deprivation. Serena Shim, Press TV, Beirut.